Hi guys, welcome to my first ever reading vlog. Obviously this is a little different from my usual week in my life, but I had the idea that I would read a few of Ainsley's 5-star reads and surprise her. But we religiously stalk each other's storygraphs, so I can't surprise her with the fact that I'm reading them. I'm just surprising her with the fact that I'm vlogging it. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick a couple and hopefully read them and get my full reactions for her, because I think that'll be fun. But anyway, the first one that I'm going to read is Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I've actually been wanting to read this one for so long, but I just keep putting it off because Brandon Sanderson's writing scares me. But I'm committing to it because Ainsley gave it 5 stars and she read it so fast. But anyway, this is like the inside. It is so pretty. Like, what? I'm about 10% in already. I started last night and so far I am eating it up. Male main character, love him. Love him. What do you mean? Like, I'm 10% in and I'm already attached? That's not a good sign. It's never a good sign. It sets me up for heartbreak. But I'm committing to my attachment. I love him. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. I really like his writing, so this is very exciting. But yeah, so that's what this video is gonna be. Just me reading a few of my best friend's favorite books. So hope you enjoy. Okay, so I'm now about 60% through the book. I am still absolutely eating it up. But first and foremost, I'm going to address the elephant in the room, which is my commitment that I made to being attached to the male main character. That is staying in place. But he is actually not a main character at all. He is just a love interest. So I just want to point that out, that I was wrong in that point. But not the point. Still love him, even though he just kind of disappeared from the book. Like, he hasn't been in it for a while. The actual book though, oh my god, it is so much fun. It's like completely different from any other fantasy book that I've read. Like, I don't know how to explain why, but like, the world is so cool. I love all the characters. I love the narrator. Like, not in the way that I love the narrator, but I love that the narrator isn't the main character. Is that a spoiler? I don't know. But no, you figure that out pretty quick. It's fine. But I'm having the time of my life. I have no idea where it's going. Like, no idea what's gonna happen next. But it's just crazy. Crazy, fun, different. And I am absolutely loving it. I see why Ainsley loved it. I feel like that's ballsy to say at 60%, but I am loving it. So that's my update. Okay, so I have about 100 pages left. I'm getting to the climax of the book, I guess. I don't know, but I'm so invested. I kind of want to finish it tonight. I don't know if I should because it's midnight. We'll see. But I've been wanting to finish this book for so long, but because it's physical, I haven't been able to spend time reading it. But I want to finish it. Tress, the main character, is literally the most clever girl I know. Throughout this whole book, she's just been figuring things out, getting herself out of situations. She just has been coming up with ideas that I never would have thought of in my wildest dreams. I don't know, and the story is so fun. So fun. That's all I got. Okay, so it's about 1:30 in the morning and I just finished. I absolutely loved it. I haven't decided on my rating yet. I think I need to sleep on it. But this book was just so fun. It was written in such a fun way. And all the writing and quotes that I really liked were kind of deep, but they were written in a fun way. If that makes sense. I feel usually they're not both. Usually if something is deep, it's just deep. But it was fun deep. Does this make any sense? I don't know. But I really, really loved it. I never, everything in this book, I didn't expect it. Had no clue where this book was going for the majority of it. Oh, and when I said I was at like the climax of the book, I was not. It was more of like a turning point, I guess. But I really liked it. Like I said, Tress is so clever. And this book is like film family. I really liked it. The only thing I would change, it's not even about the book, it's about myself, is the fact that I took a month to read this book. Like, it took me a month to finish it. I feel like I should have just like sat down and read it in one sitting. I don't know. But with that in mind, I'm gonna go to bed now. Okay guys, I started this video in like July, and then I kind of went through like a reading slump, and then I was just reading random books. So I kind of like forgot about this. Like, not forgot about it. Whatever. Anyway, it is like the end of September right now. And I'm continuing. I went to the mall yesterday and I was like, obviously I'm in the bookstore. I'm like, do I want anything? I'm like, no, I have enough books at home. I don't need to buy any books. And then I saw this one and I was like, oh my god, this is one of her 5-star reads. So I bought it and it's gonna be my next read and I'm gonna continue this. Except I was thinking, I don't really want her to know I'm reading it. Like, I know it's gonna hurt my soul because I love tracking my books on Storygraph. As soon as I read a page, I update it. But I'm not gonna track it. I'm gonna keep a note of everything I read so I can like track it after this video is done. But I'm gonna keep this one a surprise. But anyway, the book that I bought yesterday is Aristotle and Dante, Discover the Secrets of the Universe. She read this book, I don't even know how long ago, but she's been saying that I should read it, so here I am, finally gonna read it. I don't know when I'm gonna start it, sometime in the next few days, but yeah, I'm actually going to see her today, and this is gonna be fresh on my mind, so it's gonna be hard to try not to talk about it, but I'm excited. It looks like a cute little read. I honestly have no idea what it's about, and I think I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna go in blind. But yeah, so we're back, baby. So I just started the book. I'm about 20 pages in right now. All I can say, like, the vibe that I'm getting is that this book is gonna like destroy me. I don't like have like a good reason to say that other than just my gut feeling. Okay, I'm currently about a third of the way done this book. I ended off at like a part that seemed like it was gonna get sad, and this was like last night, and I was like, I can't read a sad part right now. So that's why I ended off. But so far, I'm really liking it. The writing is a lot different than like a lot of other, like most books that I read. And it kind of took me a while to like get into that and like get with the flow of it, but I kind of really like it. I don't know. I have no idea where this book is going. I'm just kind of along for the ride. So far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm very nervous to start again because, again, I'm starting off in a sad part when I read again, but I don't know. So far, I'm enjoying myself, so. Okay, I'm getting really close to being done. So I'm hoping to finish it either today or like tomorrow. But anyway, the sad part wasn't like as like sad as I thought it was gonna be. I mean, like, it was sad, but like it wasn't like as traumatic. I mean, okay, it was probably traumatic, but like it wasn't like as big as like I thought it was gonna be. Like, I thought it was gonna be like cry, but like it was okay. It was more like a subtle sad that just like gets in there and then like you're like, oh, does that even make sense? I have no idea. And then another thing I was thinking about is I was like, why am I like finding the writing so different? And I think a part of it is that the book is written in first person, and I don't think I read a lot of first person books. I don't know. This is me trying not to cry. I'm this much left. Okay, so it's an hour later and I just finished. Guys, I want to cry. Like, don't even know. I loved it. I loved it. It was so like the way it was written like so real. Like I felt like I was feeling all the emotions that they were feeling. And I don't know. I just this book is gonna have a place in my heart now. Okay, with that being said, yeah, official rating and last words at the end of this video. So for the third book for this video, I was waiting until I came home because I was hoping to go to the library and pick up a physical copy of it because I don't own it. So I went last night and they didn't have it. Ruined my plans, but it's okay because I'm just gonna read on my iPad. I love reading on my iPad, so it'll be good. But anyway, so this book is actually the second book in a series. I read the first book like last year. I ended up giving it like a 3.5 star rating, so like I enjoyed it, just not enough for me to continue with the series. But Ainsley absolutely ate it up, so here I am now, gonna finally read it. I just read the little synopsis and it sounds interesting, and I did like the first one, so I think it's gonna be fun. But anyway, so the first book was Stalking Jack the Ripper. So I am reading Hunting Prince Dracula by Kerri Maniscalco. It's about 400 pages on my iPad, so a decent sized book. I'm hoping to finish it sometime this week though, so that I can finally post this video, because do you know how hard it is keeping the secret? Bro, I almost told her the other day, but don't worry guys, I didn't. But I'm so excited, so I'm gonna get started and I'm gonna start this today. So okay guys, so I just read like an in-depth summary of the first book. Why didn't I continue this? Like, that is insane. And I forgot like when I was thinking of the book, like I only remember like the beginning and I wasn't like really invested, but the ending, I forgot how crazy it was, and now I'm super excited. So I'm gonna start right now. Can you even see? Anyway, chapter 1. Okay, it's the next day. I'm about 25% done. I'm about to start chapter 11. So far there have been 2 deaths on page, and then like 1 death that we like heard about, so it's 3 deaths, and I am 100 pages in. Tensions are building. Like, I'm stressed already. I feel like it's too early for me to be stressed, but like also like I get it. The headmaster guy of like the school they're going to seems like an awful person, but like I don't think he's the culprit, because that just seems too easy. I also don't think the prince did it. I'm trying to guess who the murderer is right now, in case you couldn't get that. But those are the 2 people I don't think did it, because I feel like that's too obvious. But that's also really like premature of me, because like I just met these people, you know. But so far, okay, so I'm about 2/3 of the way done this book, and there's like a lot going on, but I'm not picking up on any of it. Like, I have no idea who did it, who the murderer is. Like, I know there's a lot of clues like going on, but like they're not. I'm just here for vibes right now. Like, I have no idea who did it. Basically everyone's a suspect in my mind, but I'm having a good time. Like, I like the storyline, I like the setting. There's one thing though, like the main character got attacked by bats, like vampire bats, and then she just moved on from it like it was nothing. If I got attacked by like one singular bat, that would be the end of me. Like, you would not hear the end of it. And she got attacked by like 10s of 20s of bats, and she just moved on. Guys, I just finished. I don't know what I was expecting. Like, when I last updated at like 65%, I was lost in the sauce. Also, did not guess who it was gonna be. That like my jaw hit the floor. Excuse me? But the ending, guys, hit me with a romance subplot every day of the week. I will eat it up. That was a perfect perfect romantic plot. It was the book itself, like the mystery itself, a little crazy. It got to a part where I was like, what the heck is going on? But like, I was eating it up the whole time. That was delectable. Anyway, so those are 3 books that I'm reading. I'm gonna do my final little thoughts tomorrow once I've collected myself on this, just gathered my thoughts, but for now, I finished. Genuinely, oh my goodness. When I went into like making this video, I thought it was just gonna be some fun little cutesy idea. When I tell you, these books blew my mind. So let's get into my thoughts, my reviews. So the first book I read, which was like 4 months ago, was Tress of the Emerald Sea. So this was my first Brandon Sanderson book, and going into it I was terrified because his writing like scared me, but it was written in such a fun way that like it was so easy to get into, and I really liked all the characters, especially Tress as the main character. She was so like clever and like stubborn in her own way, which was perfect. And again, I feel like this was a fantasy like unlike any other fantasy I've read. I don't really know how to explain it, but it was honestly just like perfect for what it was. And I don't know, I just loved it. I love the found family aspect and all the side characters. You will always catch me loving a found family. Also, Ainsley loves a found family, so I should have known immediately. But yeah, with that being said, I'm giving this book a 4.75 star rating. See, it was so good, but I just didn't give me that 5-star feeling, you know, but it was so good. So please read this. It was so fun. So fun. Okay, and then the next book that I read, which I read not that long ago because I got back on my grind with this little challenge for myself, I read Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. So I knew nothing going into this book. Like, I didn't even read the back. I just like bought it because I knew Ainsley really, really liked it. And then reading it when I started, I only got about 20 pages in and I knew this book was gonna like destroy me. And it did. I cried. I think twice. I don't think I should have cried, but I did. It made me cry. This book was like written in such a vulnerable way that all of the emotions that the characters are feeling, I was also feeling and like experiencing with them, which is crazy because I was just like fully immersed in this book. And then the love story, the romance, guys, dug right into my soul and ripped my heart out. It was written in such a real way that I felt like I could like relate to a bit, which obviously made me feel more connected to both the characters and the story. Ugh. So with that being said, I gave this book a full 5 stars. A full 5 stars, if you couldn't tell by how flustered I was when I finished it. This book means everything to me, and it's going to have a place in my heart for a long time. So the third book that I read was Hunting Prince Dracula by Kerri Maniscalco. But this book, I loved it. I love Audrey as a main character, and please, this book has a top tier romance subplot. Guys, that is the key to my heart. But anyway, the mystery was insane. Like, I did not see the ending coming at all. Like, I was suspecting everyone because I had no idea what was going on. And it was just so good. And it's Hunting Prince Dracula. Like, you can tell by the title that's gonna be like kind of like mythological, like folklore, like get into like the legends kind of, which it really did. So when like they actually did the mystery reveal, guys, I was like jaw-dropped shock. I'm gonna say bloodbath. But anyway, but even though I did like love the ending and everything there, the romantic confessions, the whole mystery, I feel like I wasn't as invested in the middle. In the middle, I kind of got lost a bit. So because of that, it kind of like knocked down my rating a bit, but not that much because I love this book. I tore through it. So with that being said, I'm giving this 4.5 stars. So as you can tell, I rated all of these books highly. I enjoyed every single one of them. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Like, whenever I see Ainsley read a book highly now, immediately gonna read it. I'm gonna take all of her suggestions. I'm gonna take all of her suggestions straight to my heart. And I know she's probably like, yeah, Jen, obviously. I know. I'm sorry it took me this long to realize that. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it because I enjoyed filming it. I enjoyed reading these books. Although it took me a long time to do. I'm just a girl, okay? I'm a girl who's very busy. But that was so fun. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.